Dr. Jeffrey Life, it's a pleasure being able to interview you today. Thank you for the time you're giving us to do this. And
Thank you, Jim.
and,
It's my pleasure.
yeah, and thank you for being at RAADfest last year. What did you like most about RAADfest last year?
Well, as you'll learn when I give my talk at this next RAADfest, it was a life-changing moment for me.
Oh, great,
It really
great.
changed the course of my life, and I'll explain all that in my presentation at RAADfest
Oh,
this year.
oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I look forward to hearing you. Can you give us a brief little summary of what exciting information you bring to RAADfest next year?
Well, I talk about my journey over the last 20, actually 21 years. I had type 2 diabetes, and I was in horrible shape. I was about 57, 58 years old, and really a poor example for my kids and my patients. And so I just decided I had to turn my life around. So I started on my journey, which was to really trump my bad genes and start working toward improving my health and well-being and appearance. And it's just took me down this path that I'm still on. I talk about some of the pitfalls I ran into and how I blazed a trail for my patients, my readers, and it's just has been a dramatic change for me. I'm older than most everyone that follows me, so I picture myself as blazing this trail for the baby boomers and the millennials and the centennials.
Well, you're making some great breakthroughs. I've seen the before and after pictures, so it's yeah, it's really
Thank
great.
you.
So you
Thank you.
so yeah, you're how many times you been around the sun now? Instead of saying how old,
I'll be 79 near
oh
the end of this.
wow,
In a
great,
few more
great, great,
79, coming
great.
up on 80 soon.
Yeah, and you're feeling better all the time.
Yeah, I mean, really, I mean, my performance today is as good or better than it was 10 years ago,
Yeah.
15 years ago. And I'm talking about in terms of my exercise capacity. And actually, I'm stronger now than I was 10 years ago.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I think I exemplify what people can do as they age, which is to not buy into what my dad's generation bought into. That is, that as you get older, you just have to suck it up. It's just part of the aging process. But you don't have to do that these days.
Yeah,
And you should not do that.
I agree. I agree.
Absolutely not do that.
I agree. So, what is the single most, I'll say, passionate reason that you're interested in helping end aging and death?
Well, it's personal, really, man. I would have been dead a long time ago had I not started this journey. And I keep feeling better all the time. And I don't want to live just a few more years. I want to live 10, 20 more years at least.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
And keep
I'd
on
say
and keep
20
on
more.
going.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
keep on getting better.
Yeah.
That's really what I've been able to do over the last 20 years is to not stay the course, but actually get better.
Yeah. Once you start taking care of your health too, and begin to learn and how to appreciate that, it's an amazing thing. What you can do and how you can enjoy your life unlimited.
Right.
Yeah. So, why do you think it's important that people attend RADFest?
Well, because for me, Radfest kind of opened up my eyes to the fact that, I need to quit thinking about having just a few more years left. I can start thinking of having several years left
Yeah.
and making those years the best part of my life. And Radfest really made me come back home and start rethinking my life and
Yeah.
what had happened to me over the previous 2 years, which I will talk about at Radfest this year, and how I had to move on.
Yeah. It's so
And
important.
that's really that was a turning point, the Radfest. And I was amazed at the number of people and the energy. I mean, it was mind-boggling for me. I mean, I've been to lots of medical conferences, the A4M and the AMMG conference and all these different medical conferences. This was completely different and
Yeah.
very, very energizing and eye-opening.
Yeah, yeah, it was for all of us. Yes. So, how important is it? Do you think it is to have like a united community of people moving together to end aging and death?
Oh, I think it's hugely important. I
Yeah.
mean, one thing that came out last year was that the funding for longevity is scant at
Yes.
best.
Yes, that's right.
I think if we've get together and form a big group and make this center stage for a lot of people, that we can change that and we can start getting more funding. You know, everything I've done to date has been to improve my quality of life and reduce my risk for disease.
Yeah.
But to be able to start implementing strategies that will truly lengthen cellular life is just a whole nother level.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Lai, for doing this interview. I'm very excited to hear what you've got to bring to RAADfest this year, 2017. And thank you for, you're a great example of what, people can do if they don't live in the limitations of the old paradigm. We're changing that paradigm.
That's right.
We're changing that paradigm together. So I appreciate it, and I'm excited.
Right.
I'm excited to see you at RAADfest.
Thank you, Jim. It's been
Yeah.
my pleasure. We'll see you in August.